Alright, welcome everybody to, unfortunately, our very last video ever in Peru. And we decided to come to start this video in a very special place. And we're in San Miguel right now, which is the first place we kind of stayed at when we came to Peru. Before we knew anything about this place, before we knew what food you guys ate, before
everything.
Before everything, literally. And just right here in front of us here is the first apartment that we ever stayed in. 752 Bertolotto. Very nice apartment, treated us very well while we were looking for a place to stay. Yeah, we're back here now. Just start the video off, and our first ever video we made in Peru was also just down the road there. We posted it on Kaide's TikTok, and we kind of talked about the struggle that we had coming into Peru. So we thought, why not walk back there, talk about our whole experience of living in Peru, everything we've learned, everything we've loved. And we made a video like this as our first video, but I think we should make one as our last video as well, getting to a conclusion about what we did.
Let's just go for a walk.
Me and Kaide used to do this walk a lot. At night time, we used to go for a walk, and we just walk along this walk right here.
So we really like this park because it kind of has a lot of everything. There's a dog park, there's a skate park, there's a playground, there's also like a sports center all the way where we used to stay. And it's really nice because you get to see the coastline. It leads down to the beach area.
Yes, it's a very good view. You can literally see the people right now. They're all hanging out along the edge there, just having a little ocean view. And that's also John Lennon right there, the little statue that in front of you, you can see. This is called John Lennon Park, actually. They love rock here in Peru. We just happened to stumble upon an Inca Cola festival going on right now. So at the coast, you can see an Inca Cola festival. And it seems like they're playing cumbia. And a lot of people are there right now. It seems very popular. You can see the Inca Cola bottle over there. So we must not get distracted. So let's go film the final video. And then we might go head down and see the Inca Cola festival while we're at it. So we have made it to our original spot, and this is the first place we filmed the video here in Peru, just talking about our experience transitioning from Mexico to Peru. And we thought, this is a perfect place to end it. I think the first thing we should talk about is our overall experience. So this video is a bit complicated. I guess to give you guys the full history for people watching this, we've stayed in Peru for about 3 months now. So 3 months will be by the time this video is uploaded. And we've stayed 1 month in San Miguel and 2 months in Miraflores. Both districts were a completely different experience living in it wise. So I guess we can talk about Miraflores first because we're living there right now. So it's very first world in Miraflores. It's very not Peru-like. And I don't mean in a disrespectful way, because if you look at the rest of Peru, it's nothing like that. And Miraflores is more like a businessy, rich area. It's one of the richest area in Lima, Peru. And it's that, if you put Miraflores in like any other country, it would pass because it's that nice, right? Living in there is safe. There's no worries. It's just like living in New Zealand, for example. And that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. A thing I love about San Miguel here is like, if you want to get food at nighttime and it's past work hours, you'll find like these local stores, like these Venezuelan burger shop we used to go to a lot. And it's just run by like a local family. And that's what I find cool. Everyone was telling us like, oh, it's dangerous, don't get robbed, keep your phone, watch out. But when we lived here for a month, it was fine.
It's different to Miraflores because it's not as developed, right? But I think this feels more natural and like authentic. And
on top of living in San Miguel, you're very close to these other districts like Jesus Maria, Magdalena, I'm pronouncing that wrong. But there's markets there, and they're so awesome. They're like a local market. You get fresh produce, and when we live in Miraflores, we're gonna totus, right? And the produce there isn't always the freshest. It's like corporate slop, But if you go to a market here in Magdalena, it's super local. The produce is always fresh. You can get fresh stuff, and that's what we like more. But granted, it's obviously not as safe as Miraflores, but to us it feels the same. We haven't been robbed here. There's been no time where we feel like we're gonna get robbed. And maybe we're staying on the nicer side because we're staying on the coast area. Because San Miguel is quite big, right?
And we're staying closer to Magdalena.
Yeah.
So I guess like if you go further in towards the airport area, then I assume it gets a little dodgy. But
Yeah.
like over here, it feels fine. Like you can see people walking dogs at like 11 p.m. You can see kids playing on the playground and like
Yeah.
it just
Not at 11 p.m., but like, at nighttime, I guess it's everyone's preference. And if you ask us a question, which one do we like more, San Miguel or Miraflores? I think me and Kai are both going to pick
San Miguel.
San Miguel because it's more local. It feels more authentic.
Yeah.
It feels more like raw. It just feels like nicer, man. I feel like Miraflores is trying to be something that it's not. And for me, I didn't come to Peru to experience that. I came to Peru to experience Peru. And San Miguel seems like a lot closer to that than Miraflores is. And I'm not saying Miraflores is a bad place to live. It's an amazing place to live objectively, right? It's probably the best place to live in Peru.
It's more efficient than San Miguel.
Yeah, it's like safe, it's got nice restaurants, like that stuff is all there. But I came to Peru to experience Peru, and I feel like San Miguel gave me more of that. And if I want to experience Peru, I'm sure we should leave Lima, but we're talking about our experience living in Lima right now. And overall, yeah, we like San Miguel more than Miraflores, and we're not sure why everyone told us to not live in San Miguel, but we quite liked it. So I think also to add to this video, I want to do a thing where we kind of just talk about our favorite food here in Peru, because I think the Peruvian food is amazing. It's top tier, it's one of a kind. I'm just going to keep this as raw as possible. I'm not going to keep any filter on this stuff. I find it so crazy that Peru has such a Chinese influence on their food. For example, you guys have chifa. That's a huge Chinese influence, and I find that it's a little dog there. And chifa is like a huge influence. And you guys have Chinese influence, you guys have Japanese influence, and then you guys obviously have your own Peruvian food from the Amazon, from the north, from the south. It's a whole plethora of food options available here in Peru, and it's amazing. And I feel like if we talk about Peruvian food, we could talk about it for the whole day. So I'm gonna list my 3 favorite. Hey, the damn bow down there. We'll have to go check it out. Inga Cola Fest. Okay, so top 3 Peruvian foods for me it's tough. But I think my top 3 that I've experienced here is jugoso. I think you guys call it sudado de pescado, but in the north they call it jugoso de pescado. And I really love that dish. I was mind blown by that dish. That is like by far my favorite dish of all time here. I also really, really love pollo a la brasa. Pollo a la brasa is amazing. For roast chicken, you guys have perfected it. We've been to some pollo a la brasa spots where they have like different flavors on different days. You guys have it's crazy. There's like we think pollo a la brasa is one flavor, but no, it's lots of flavors. And for 3, I'm gonna pick lomo saltado. That's like another amazing dish. Really, really liked it. So hey, my 3rd favorite dish is anticuchos and tripe. They're 2 different dishes, but I'm gonna combine them together. I really liked it. We just had it the other day. Chuck it on screen. Amazing, delicious.
Yeah, my top favorite is anticuchos. I think I love, I don't know, I just really liked it. The texture was really nice. It was flavored, like seasoned very well. Yeah, I think I just like eating meat. That's why I like anticuchos. The second one would be the hen soup.
Oh,
what was that called?
Yeah.
Caldo de gallina.
Gallina.
And the third one is just your pastries.
Oh yeah.
I really love pastries. Like, and there's like lots of like pastry shops, and I don't know what they are. I don't know their names. We just like eat it because it looks yum and it's just
they're very
everything. Yeah, it's just very good.
And honorable mention, just a quick honorable mention. I love your roasted chicken. I love the trucha and churrin. I love bombitas. I love picarones. I love I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the potato stuff filling. That one's amazing as well. You guys have amazing thing. And on top of your drinks as well, I really love emoliente. I really like that one. I know some people are like, that's medicine, but it tastes good, man. I think it tastes good for me personally. And yeah.
I also like that alcoholic drink you had
Oh,
in Oyon.
yeah. In Oyon, we tried this thing called calentado de la casa. And it was like a alcoholic tea kind of thing. Very, 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 very nice with lemon. Yep, highly recommend that if you guys aren't Peruvian and want to try some local Peruvian stuff. But I think our experience is amazing. And then this is moving on. What was our experience in Peru? So if I wasn't gonna be honest, I think I had a better experience outside of Lima. That felt more Peruvian to me than living in Lima. And a part of that is it's so different to Lima, you know? Lima feels like it's a city, everything is like moving rapid, fast, loud. But when you leave Lima, it's just like, oh my God, it's quiet again. There's no honking, there's people just kids without their phones playing on the streets. There's local food vendors, people just living the day-to-day life. And in Lima, it just feels like World War III in here, man. Every day it's like beep, beep, beep. And people yelling, cars honking, alarms going off, but yeah.
It felt more real outside of the main area. You guys got the Andes mountain, you guys got the Amazon, you guys got the coast by the cliff, Machu Picchu, whatever. You guys got great history, and I think I appreciate that a lot more than Miraflores and Barranco.
And one thing as well is, like, we're very sad about this as well. This is we kind of couldn't really experience all of Peru because obviously we're doing work here as well. We wanted to go to Machu Picchu and Iquitos, but to do that you have to kind of take time away for like 5-10 days, do the hikes, do the walks, and take your time to enjoy it. But we can't really just disappear for 5-10 days. So we decided just to kind of see the surrounding areas near Lima, like Churin, Oyon, Huacachina, those kind of places, and those are amazing. We're gonna come back to Peru, but next time we come back, we're gonna purely focus on the things we couldn't see. The tourism part of it, the stuff that you guys have amazing, like Iquitos, the Amazon, Machu Picchu, Rainbow Mountain, all that other stuff. And we're gonna take our time with it next time. So I guess overall, like, it was a very good time, but we have to talk about the bad stuff. We can't make this video without talking about the bad stuff. Every country has good things, has bad things. And we're gonna be as honest as we can, man. We're gonna be as honest as we can. Don't take this disrespectfully. It's not trying to be disrespectful to the culture, to your culture. It's just our experience. And we can say bad things. We're from New Zealand. Yeah. I can talk shit about New Zealand because New Zealand has bad things as well, right? But it's just everything in life. There's good, there's bad, and we have to talk about the bad. So for me, it's the traffic. I hate the traffic here. I hate the honking here. I hate the noise in Lima. It's by far just like, I don't know why you guys do it so much. You guys can honk, it's fine, but like, it's so much honking, so much yelling, so much noise that some days it just gets to me and I'm like, shut up, please shut up.
I was about to say noise as well. It's so loud, and like, people just honk out at nothing, and like, they don't have the patience to wait, which I understand, like, because looking at like everyone driving, I can tell that none of them has patience. Their instant like reaction is to honk. Yeah. And one more thing I have to say, we're talking about the bad stuff because that's what also shaped our experience as well. Like, we're not saying this to shit on the country, to like, we don't hate you.
If we didn't talk about anything bad, we'd just be lying, you know what I mean? We don't want to lie. This is like the whole point of this channel is to be authentic. And second point, man, your customer service sucks here. When you go through a self-checkout, when you go buy something at a store, it's so slow. But you guys hate being slow on the road, which makes no sense to carry over to your customer service. I don't understand how it works. There's only one person. We went to buy something at Falabella or Falabella. It was bed sheets, our first week here. There was like 10 people just trying to be a salesman there. But when we went to buy the actual bed sheet, there was one person at the counter serving 15 people in line. And we waited for 45 minutes to buy this one thing when there's like 10 other cashier spots that just aren't being used. But there's 10 people just standing around doing nothing from Falabella, which makes no sense. That was our experience, and that's just one experience. This happened all the time. We went to buy ice cream the other day at Totus. You can't just buy ice cream at where the ice cream is. You have to go all the way to the front to the checkout, buy the ice cream, come all the way back in the store, present the ticket, and then get the ice cream, which is just so much extra steps. It's just so much minor inconvenience that isn't needed, you know?
We thought it was just going to be like a simple process, you know? Go get ice cream at the ice cream area and then go pay at the cashier. But we waited there without knowing how that process worked. So we were just like watching people like weigh their bread and then like get their sticker and whatnot. And then we had to ask, be like, hey, like, can we get ice cream? And then this lady was like, oh yeah, we'll call someone over. No one came. And then so we had to be like, yo, like, where's our ice cream? And she was like, oh, here, I'll write it down. You go to the cashier, blah, blah, blah. And we asked for 2 flavors in 1 cup. But when we got to the cashier, they got us 2 of 2 flavors, if that makes sense. So 1, 2 ice cream when we just wanted 1 single cup of ice cream.
And then we had to explain to the cashier, like, no, una unidad con 2 sabores. And he's like, paper doesn't say that. I'm like, no, I know, but like, we only want 1 unit with 2 flavors.
And then And then so we got that and we went back to the ice cream place and then we were like, yo, like we want the ice cream. And they were like, oh yeah, well, someone will come. The lady came, but she went to the other side to do the little bread calculating thing. And we were like, what the hell? We stood there for 5 minutes and then we were like, where's our ice cream? Like, oh yeah, I'll come to you after. But the thing is, we were at the ice cream place first before all these other bread people came.
And it feels like we're nitpicking, but this actually happens a lot. We're not sure, maybe because we're like ghosts, because I don't know what it is. I'm gonna preface this first. Peru has very nice people, right? But there's also like a portion of people that are just very rude to us as well. We're not sure because we're foreigners, we're chinos, no sé, but they're so rude to us. They like talk to us really bad. They give us very bad attitude, and we just want to eat at your restaurant, man.
Yeah.
No es porque yo estoy hablando en inglés. Yo hablo en español. I don't know why they're so angry at us, you know? And it's not because I'm speaking in English, I'm speaking in Spanish, you know? We can order in Spanish, we can speak in Spanish.
It happened in Barranco as well when you wanted a burger, or when we wanted to get a
Oh
burger.
my god, yes bro, that was crazy. We went to Barranco and we wanted to get roasted chicken or a burger, and we were in line and he straight up served the guy behind us first. In a single file line, he served the guy behind us. I was like, nah, that's insane.
The guy, so we were looking at the menu at the front. The guy snuck in front of us to look at the menu as well. And then we were ready to order, but then the cashier goes, wait, and then looks at the guy still looking at the menu. So he doesn't want to take our order. But
he was behind us looking at what to order. We were ready to order. And he was like, wait, talking to this guy. And the guy was literally like, no, I'm just looking right now. And he just kept waiting for him and then we were like, nah, this is stupid. We're gonna go somewhere else, which we did. But we're not saying that all Peruvians are bad. That's just some experiences that we've experienced. And what's something else bad that you've experienced?
Damn. Our apartment. I don't know how to shorten that story.
No, don't shorten it. So we rented this apartment for 2 months from this girl called Claudia, because
Old lady.
from this lady called Claudia, and she was going to be overseas for like 2 months, right? And she'd be in and out of Peru, so it was a perfect fit because we wanted to stay for 2 months in Miraflores.
First day moving in, we moved in on the 15th during the in the morning. We went there and we were just chilling there, and then that first day went well, except Jamie had a really bad allergy reaction on his eye. So we were like, what the heck is going on?
I've never had this before. My eye was swollen. I couldn't see out of my right eye. It was like bulged.
And it's like, there's like a whole nother story as well.
Yeah.
That night, the first day, she messaged us and be like, hey, like I forgot something. I'm gonna come in at 8 a.m. So I woke up before that time for her to come an hour later and be like, yo, like I need something from the bedroom. Jamie's sleeping in there. So
We're sleeping.
Yeah, and then I was like, I don't know what monitor or like whatever you're talking about. So then I had to get her to go and get it. She's like, okay, thank you so much. Left, and then that like around like 6-7 p.m. she called Jamie and was like, hey, like I'm just like a few minutes away, but I forgot something. I need my dog's bed.
Yeah, and the whole point we're trying to make is she didn't forget anything. It's because she didn't trust us, right? But why are you renting an apartment if you don't trust us? She wanted us to get the apartment so bad as well. We even signed a contract with her, which kind of like, it's just proof that we're gonna take care of the apartment. And we paid a double deposit. So she has a deposit. And throughout the whole time we were renting this apartment, she would come in once a week just to be like, oh, I have to do my laundry. Oh, I have to grab this thing. It's like, bro, we rented your apartment so we could live here, not so you can come back and just keep making us uncomfortable.
Yeah, and she also brought in her mum as well. This was right the day after Mother's Day.
And it's like, if you don't trust us, just don't rent the apartment.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Or
We are the most clean people. We cleaned her whole apartment after she left because we don't wear shoes inside. And then the allergy situation, turns out it was the carpet. We got it cleaned and oh my god, the allergies went away. Oh my goodness. And then she was like, no, it's not the carpet. It's the humidity. And this is so disgusting as well. So when on our first day, we noticed this nasty fish smell coming from the dining table. And we were like, what is going on? And then we smelled the dining table and it was rotten fish marinating inside the wooden table.
But like, not inside, but it's just like, it was just marinating.
It was marinating, and it's like, we cleaned it, but we could never get the smell out. And we told her about this, and she's like, nah, that's normal. And it's like, no, you have rotting fish smell in your apartment. And it's like, how can you not take care of your apartment? And she loves it so much. She's like, oh, please take care of it. I love this apartment. But like, you don't even take care of it yourself.
Yeah, and the apartment is on the first floor, right above the garage, and it gets little to no sunlight except the bedroom. And she was like, oh yeah, during the day you get a lot of sunlight. Where is the sunlight? We literally have to turn the light on to do our work in the living room. Thermostat thing, the switch, she likes to have it turned off because that saves the electricity, whatever. But we have it off.
We have it off because she told us to turn it off. We respect her request. Our contract was 2 months. We paid it all at the start, and that included electricity, included water, included everything, internet. And then she's threatening us 1 month later, being like, you're gonna have to pay for the electricity if you keep doing this. And it's like, what are we doing?
Right.
And then also, regardless of that doesn't even make sense, because a thermostat, once it reaches the desired temperature, it doesn't use much electricity to keep it at that temperature anymore. So that makes no sense, first of all. And she's accusing us of not doing that and flushing toilet paper down the toilet like we haven't lived in Latin America.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, the first few days when we lived in Merida, we clogged the toilet because we used too much toilet paper and we flushed it down a toilet. So we learned from that mistake. We don't do that anymore.
But no more bad stuff. It's just kind of three main things. Like our landlord, like our idiot, and yeah. But overall, bro, Peru is amazing, man. Look, there's an Inca Cola festival behind us right now. There's so much stuff to do. There's so much things to see.
Yeah.
Bro, overall, Peru is 99% good. There's just that 1%.
Peru is clave.
Peru is clave 90% of the time, but the 10%, it's just the bad people that ruins it. And it's not even like your fault. It's just the bad people that are raised bad, you know? And you can tell that, it's like just rich snobs. Like you can tell our landlord has never lived outside of Miraflores in her whole life before.
She was the one that was like, San Miguel is dangerous. But like, have you even been to San Miguel? We met a lady who lives in Barranco, and her office is in Magdalena. And she's like, yeah, the market's really nice. It's really nice over there. And then look at that little idiot. She's like, San Miguel and that Magdalena, blah blah blah, is dangerous. Like, come on.
Yeah, but we sorry for spreading this little rant, but it's just what we experienced, man. And it's like, it's not even Peru's fault. It's just our landlord's fault, you know. That she gave us a bad experience. But enough of the negativity. Peru is amazing 90% of the time. 10% of the time, the people ruin it, the bad people, and that's just due to them not being raised right.
I want to thank the people who were supporting us on TikTok, because that really helped us grow and like share our experience as well. We were able to meet a bunch of new people. We just had lunch with this couple we met because she messaged us on TikTok, and then like we got to we were able to collab with lots of restaurants, and we like learned a lot about it. We met a lot of like family run restaurants as well, and it's just great experience. And I'm not trying to be like an influencer. I'm not. I'm genuinely like thankful, and I really appreciate just everything.
And it's so amazing that the internet has brought us closer. We were able to, you know, exchange cultures, learn more about Peru as well. And especially at these restaurants we collab with, we were able to support a family business. That's the most important thing for us. It's like, we don't take any money from them. All we do is we go in there, we film a video that does very well, and we share our experience, our true experience. And we hope it brings in more customers for them. And it's so amazing because a lot of restaurants that we filmed for, the family businesses, they ended up getting way more people coming into their restaurant. And that's just so amazing, and they're so kind, and we get to learn about the history, we get to learn about how the restaurant started, how the family is doing this stuff. And it's honestly so sweet. So we're very grateful for that part. But yeah, thank you for coming along for this video. This is our final video in Peru. Yeah, it was a great time here. It was an amazing experience. Thank you for making it so lovely, and thank you for making it to the end of this video. We're not sure how it's going to turn out. We're not sure if you guys can even see us. It's quite dark right now, but thank you for coming along this journey, and hopefully you guys enjoyed some of our YouTube videos that we made.
Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for the kind comments. You guys are very nice. Yeah, just thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry for the negativity rant, but I guess we learned a lesson to choose your apartment wisely. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one. We're not sure what we're going to post next. But yeah. Alright. Peace.